Too many thoughts on my mind, I can't sleep at night, so I just keep writing. I don't need no help, I don't need opinions, so don't...
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 37 of the Goalkeeper Career Mode on FIFA 18. And it's the end of the season, and today it's the FA Cup final against Championship club Middlesbrough. Should be a run-of-the-mill victory for Manchester City, but who knows? But we come off the back of a good season. We won the Premier League that you saw us lift in the last episode. Unfortunately, we underperformed in the Champions League massively, and I think we ended up getting spanked something like 4-0 on aggregate by Bayern Munich. But you never know. Next season, I plan to stay at Manchester City again, and hopefully we can push a little bit further into the Champions League and retain the Premier League, etc. That's the main two aims anyway. But today it's the FA Cup final and it's Middlesbrough, and let's have a little look so far, see how we've been getting on this season in terms of our objectives. And as you can see, in terms of clean sheets, they wanted 16, we've kept 16. They wanted to concede no more than 1.4 goals per game. We conceded 0.3. Saves to goal conceded ratio, we've made 5.9 saves for every goal we conceded, so we're well above on that. The only thing we're under on is the average match rate, and which is a little bit hard for a goalkeeper, to be completely honest, unless they were peppering our goal with chances and we were making plenty and plenty of saves. So all in all, not a bad season at all. Here we go. It's the Emirates FA Cup final, and it's Manchester City who'll face off against Middlesbrough. And here's the team news. Manchester City first. It's Sean Measures in goal. Fullbacks of Ricardo Rodriguez and Joshua Kimmich, and Soulé and Laporte in the middle. Fernandinho's got the holding role with Gundogan and De Bruyne ahead of him. Silva, Sane and Jesus will be the front three. And now the Middlesbrough lineup. It's Darren Randolph in goal, new signing Paulo Diaz fullback, Fabio on the other side, Ayala and Gibson centre halves, Dessart, Ledbetter and Clayton in the middle of the park, Bamford, Tavernier and Braithwaite the front three, and that Middlesbrough have matched our formation today. Clayton for Middlesbrough into the feet of the striker, but Soulé is there to clean that up. Now it's Sane. He's got the run of Jesus, ignores him. Does get the ruling from the official there, but now it's Soulé into De Bruyne. Loose touch from the Middlesbrough defender and a shot from Gundogan, and not a very good shot. 23 minutes gone, still 0-0. Kimmich inside to Fernandinho. Now De Bruyne, sloppy pass, but it does find its way to Jesus eventually. Jesus looking for runners here. Is he going to look for De Bruyne? He doesn't. He finds Sane on the outside. Sane shoots, and that's good hands from Randolph. Jesus running at the back line, finds De Bruyne. Lovely little ball to Sane. What can he do? He cuts inside. He finds Fernandinho on the edge of the box. And that's a fantastic driven finish from Fernandinho. And that opens up the score in 2 minutes before the half-time whistle. Fantastic time to score. And definitely Man City's best move of the game. Found it very difficult to break down Middlesbrough so far. Great strike from Fernandinho. And he's come up some really important goals this season, and none more so important than that. Paulo Diaz, the new man, goes inside to Ledbetter, to Dessart, who lobs the ball in the box. Soulé, calm and composed in defence though, and maybe a chance for Manchester City to push forward. 2 minutes injury time before the half-time whistle here. De Bruyne. Gundogan's on the ball, and that's the half-time whistle. Not a bad half at all. Middlesbrough have been compact. They've been really, really hard to break down. But Manchester City had the lead at half-time through that Fernandinho goal, and the scoreline stands: Manchester City 1, Middlesbrough 0. Okay, these are the match facts at half-time, and as you can see, 62% possession, 4 shots, 3 on target. Manchester City are in total control, as you would expect against Championship club Middlesbrough. Middlesbrough yet to have a shot on target and having to settle for only 38% possession. Jesus, who's been starting most of our moves from this deep position, tries to find the ball to Sane and can't. And Middlesbrough will now play this out from the back. Lobbed forward from the goalkeeper. It'll only go as far as De Bruyne, who tries to find Jesus and does, and Jesus shoots, and that was not far wide of the post at all. Only 10 minutes into the second half, and Middlesbrough making a change. It's Ledbetter coming off, Lewis Baker coming on. Maybe giving them a bit more legs in the middle there, a little bit more movement. De Bruyne into Jesus. What will Jesus do? Will he shoot? No, he goes back to De Bruyne, and De Bruyne shoots. And that is fantastic with the outside of the right boot. Just bends one into the near post. Goalkeeper, no chance. Sublime technique from Kevin De Bruyne. 64 minutes gone, and Manchester City lengthen their lead to 2 goals. And surely you can't see a way back for Middlesbrough now. They still haven't registered a shot, only 25 minutes left on the clock. And when you've got quality like Kevin De Bruyne in your squad, it's going to be very, very hard to fight back against that. Scoreline, Manchester City 2, Middlesbrough 0. Corner kick to Middlesbrough, 72 minutes gone. Can they make anything? Their first real chance. They do win the header, but that's headed wide, and the goalkeeper had that covered pretty easily. Baker for Middlesbrough into Braithwaite. Baker finds Fabio, with a little bit of space to run into. Clips the ball down this right-hand side. Not the best ball, and that will be the keeper's ball, no problem at all. Kimmich into Gundogan. De Bruyne into Aguero. Gundogan finds Bernardo Silva. Surely he'll find De Bruyne, and does. De Bruyne shoots, and Randolph gets a cross and makes a really good save. That's going to be a corner kick for Manchester City. But first off, we've got a substitution. Fernandinho off, Raheem Sterling on. That suggests a bit of a tactical change from the manager. Baker still to make an impact since he's come on. Lays one off to Howson, who's tried a bit of trickery in the middle there. It really hasn't paid off, and Man City have stolen the ball. Now it's Gundogan. Gundogan finds the runner, Bernardo Silva. He's got space to run into. He shoots, and that is really, really unlucky from Bernardo Silva. A great strike in off the side of the post. Must have been millimetres away from dribbling over the line. And another substitution. It's Leroy Sané to leave the pitch. Thomas Lemar will come on, and Britt Assombalonga to come on for Middlesbrough. A real handful if they can give him the chances. Kimmich down this right-hand side finds Aguero's feet. Aguero goes across the box to Sterling, finds De Bruyne, and De Bruyne on his weaker left foot shoots and straight into the hand of the goalkeeper, but it's offside anyway. Gundogan finds the feet of Aguero, slips one outside to Bernardo Silva, trying a bit of trickery, finds Aguero, not a bad ball at all, but Randolph was alive to that one and comes and claims. 3 minutes at a time in the FA Cup final. No way back for Middlesbrough now, surely. And Kimmich wins the ball in a dangerous position, gets the shot off, and a smart save from Randolph. And Ayala taking no chances, doesn't want this game to go 3-0. But Middlesbrough have made it very difficult for Manchester City. They've been compact, they've been hard to break down, but they haven't had a single chance. I think someone like Britt Assombalonga up top would have probably been a better choice, a little bit stronger for them. But there you go, the full-time whistle goes, and Manchester City are the FA Cup winners. And it's a really good result, but a result we fully expected. We were expected to win this from almost the quarter-final stage. There wasn't very many strong teams left in this. And Middlesbrough, you've got to tip your hats to them. They done well to make the final as a championship club, but to come up against Manchester City in the final, they surely had no chance. And here comes the ceremony as Manchester City look ready to lift the historic, the iconic FA Cup. A fantastic achievement for the club, who are looking to really cement themselves as the top team in the division. And Raheem Sterling, the captain, lifts the FA Cup for Manchester City. A great victory, a great team, and this is the reason why we're going to be staying next season, to see if we can build on this success. Another Premier League title, another FA Cup, and hopefully this time we can add a Champions League medal to it as well. So there we go. After the game, we got a match rating of 7.3. I mean, considering what we had to do, which was literally nothing, it's a good match rating. We caught one shot, which was the same cross that we caught as well. 100% passing, but we only made 2 passes. So yeah, very quiet game for the goalkeeper, but we certainly did our job. So there we go. The season is officially done, and with one click of a button, I can go into the next season. Won't be doing that right now, but I shall be doing that off camera. And the very next episode should be the first. It'll be the first few games of the Premier League season. I don't know what our start is going to be like until I push on a little bit further. So we're going to end the episode there. Hope you enjoyed it. And Manchester City, a double winning side, a fantastic season, and hopefully we can push on one further next season and push for that Champions League as well. But thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please drop the video a like. If you're new, subscribe to the channel, and I will catch you in the next episode.